Let's do an art assignment. Find a painting by Thomas Chimes. You might have to look online. He isn't as famous as some other artists. But that's what makes this exciting. It's like discovering a secret. Look at one of his works for 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. What do you see? You'll probably notice the lines first. They are thick and black. They create a map on the canvas. Then your eyes will fill with color. Bright, bold, unapologetic color. This is the world of Chimes. It's a world of energy, rhythm, pure, joyful abstraction. Every artist's story begins somewhere. For Chimes, that somewhere was Chicago. He was born there in 1921. The city itself became one of his first and most important teachers. Think about Chicago in the early 20th century. It was a city of industry. It was a city of energy. It was a city of bold architecture, a place of grids, a place of lines, a place of steel, a place of stone. The elevated L trains created dark lines against the sky. The skyscrapers formed a man-made mountain range. This visual language of the city, its structure, its rhythm, its constant motion, seeped into his artistic DNA. An artist's journey is often a search for a unique voice. It's the process of finding a way to say something that is truly their own. For Chimes, this moment of discovery was transformative. After his studies and absorbing the major art trends of his time, he began to strip away the excess. He moved away from the wild gestures of some abstract expressionists. He wasn't interested in vast atmospheric fields of color. He wanted something more direct. He wanted something more structured. He wanted something more personal. He focused on the building blocks, line shape color. This was the beginning of his signature style. The key breakthrough was his embrace of the bold black outline. This became his trademark. The line wasn't just a container for color. It acted in the painting. Let's dissect a typical Chimes painting. Imagine one right in front of us. The first thing that commands our attention, the network of black lines. Not thin or timid, thick, assertive black strokes. The lines act like a skeleton, structure for the whole work, lines guiding the eye across the canvas. Then, an onrush of color. Bold slabs and pure hues. Chimes is a fearless colorist. Pure, intense pigments, no dilution. Fire engine red slab, sunny yellow swatch. Red and yellow placed side by side, separated by a black line. The effect? Electric. Now look at the shapes formed. Squares, rectangles, triangles. These geometric shapes feel stable and man-made, anchoring the composition. Section 5. Listening to art. Music, rhythm, the city. So, what does a painting sound like? If you look closely at the art of Chimes, you might just start to hear something. Many people find a deep connection between his work and music, especially jazz. Think about the structure of a jazz piece. There's often a steady rhythm, a bass line that holds everything together. In a Chimes painting, the bold black lines provide that rhythm. A city is not a silent place. It has its own symphony of sounds. The rumble of the train, the honking of horns, the chatter of crowds, the distant wail of a siren. Chimes paintings seem to capture this urban soundscape in an abstract way. The hard-edged shapes might echo the sharp percussive sounds of industry and traffic. The flowing organic forms could represent the more human, melodic sounds of life in the metropolis. While we can see cities and hear music in his work, Chimes was also deeply interested in something more fundamental. He was fascinated by the language of pure form. Many artists changed their style dramatically over the course of their careers. Think of Picasso, Blue Period, Rose Period, Cubism, and beyond. Chimes, however, was an artist of remarkable consistency. Once he developed his signature style in the mid-20th century, bold black lines, flat planes of vibrant color, geometric shapes, organic shapes, he dedicated himself to exploring its possibilities. This dedication resulted in a body of work that is incredibly coherent and unified. When you see a Chimes painting, you know it's a Chimes painting. His commitment to this style can be seen as a form of artistic integrity. His career is a testament to the power of depth over breadth. Chimes was not an artist who craved the spotlight. He was a dedicated maker, more comfortable in his studio than in the center of the bustling New York art scene. He was primarily known as a significant Chicago artist. His work was exhibited regularly in his home city and throughout the Midwest. He was a respected figure within his regional art community, known by fellow artists, curators, and collectors who appreciated the quality and integrity of his unique vision. His place in the broader history of art is that of a key figure in the development of hard-edge painting and Chicago abstraction. He is an essential chapter in the story of how modern art developed outside of the major hub of New York City, proving that important and innovative work was happening all across the country. Today, there is a growing appreciation for artists like Chimes. Art historians and curators are looking back and rediscovering figures who were perhaps overlooked during their time. In this context, Chimes' work is being seen with fresh eyes. His paintings feel as fresh and vibrant today as they did when he first created them. So, why should we remember James Thomas Chimes? In a world filled with art, what makes his work special? He matters because he created a visual language that is both unique and universal. He took the big intellectual ideas of post-war abstraction and made them personal, joyful, and accessible. His paintings are not cold or intimidating, they are energetic invitations to look and to feel. Chimes also matters because of his artistic integrity, a singular vision, unwavering. He found his artistic truth early on and spent a lifetime exploring it with rigor and passion. Finally, James Chimes matters because his art endures. Decades later, his works still vibrate with energy. The colors are still electric. The rhythms still feel alive. The assignment was to spend 10 minutes with his art. The hope is that the echo of that experience will last much, much longer. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and to view pictures his actual work. Click the link in the description. You can thank us later. Your journey of the world's finest artist continues in the next video, so stay tuned. See you then.